So, how about that airline food?
It tastes too plain.
Hi, everyone.
Is that the
Welcome.
actual joke? I never knew there was like an ending to it. I thought the
No,
joke
I
was
made it
that
up.
it's a dumb
Oh,
statement.
okay. That is a
Oh,
good
okay,
pun.
Thank you. I tried.
that is a good one.
We have to keep that in. Uh,
Oh
I,
no.
sure.
okay. Hi,
Hello.
everyone. Welcome to Stone Homebrews. We're doing something special this month. This month is Pride Month, so we are doing some gameplay episodes for the Pride Collection set, which is releasing 2 heroes every week for the entire month of June. So we're going to be playing those matchups today, and for a special occasion, we have some special guests. Um, the person who's going to be hosting with me for all of these episodes is going to be Lemurkin. Introduce yourself, Lemurkin.
Hi, I'm Lemurkin, also known as Derek Dice, spelt Derek Dice, playing Dice Throne here. Well, not playing Dice Throne, recording Dice Throne, and I will be the camera person for these episodes. I'll also be playing in at least one of them, but uh, it's kind of weird introducing myself in my own channel. I play Backpack Battles. You can go check that out.
And then, so Derek and I are going to be on every episode, playing or not playing. But we're also going to try to get some of the designers of these heroes on so they can play their own heroes and kind of talk about some of their design decisions when they were making them. And who better to do that than the person who might be the least competent at describing her own heroes? Bren, introduce yourself, Bren.
Rude. Hi, I'm Bren, also known as mediocre on at best on everything. I am the creator of Lamb and another character to be released later on, which I'm not going to say just in case that's supposed to be a secret. I also helped Amy with the Pride set for 2023, and so I'm returning to do more gay stuff and crimes.
Woo. No crimes will be committed today, though, right, Bren?
It depends on whether you consider sinning a crime.
Okay. Fun stuff. So I'll be playing Bridget. Now Bridget has already been on the gameplay series. I released her early a couple of months ago because I was like, she's done. Um, Everyone wants some brisket in their life, so we're gonna be playing her again, and then Brent's gonna be playing the lamb, and it'll be a good time. So I'm playing Bridget. Her whole thing is that I have a bunch of different options. You can see I have a bunch of abilities on my board. I have no passive. My straights are combined, so I can do a bunch of different things. My main token is called Yo-Yo, so when I gain this token, I can put on one of my abilities, but I can't put it on the ability that let me gain it. So if I activate Stop and Dash to get a Yo-Yo, I can't put it on Stop and Dash, but I can put it on any other offensive ability on my board. I can't spend Yo-Yo the turn I gain it, but on a later turn, I can spend it after my roll phase to take another offensive roll phase, but I can only activate the ability it was on. So if I put Yo-Yo, for example, on Starship, and then I take another offensive roll phase, I can only activate Starship. So it's either Starship or Whiff. To assist with rolling those abilities, I also have Roger. I can spend it during my second offensive roll phase of the turn, which is usually my Yo-Yo offensive roll phase, to flip over one of my dice, so it changes from 1 to a 6, 2 to a 5, 3 to a 4, etc. I also have 2 other tokens. Air Dodge is basically like evasive, but worse. I can dodge on 5 to 6, but if I do dodge, I have to discard a card. Knockback is like a different knockdown. When I put it on Bren, she doesn't gain CP during her income phase, and her attack does 1 less damage. Other than that, I just kind of have a bunch of abilities on my board. They all do different things, and I'll probably be jumping around and activating a lot of them, and that's basically it. It's a pretty simple hero.
Like Spider-Man,
Easy
but
enough.
not terrible.
Well, Spider-Man isn't terrible anymore, but yes, like Spider-Man. And I'll pass it over to Bren to talk about the lamb.
All right. Well, the Lamb's main gimmick is their doctrines. So they have a set of cards that are their doctrines. They provide optional, quote unquote, optional rules that you must follow, or otherwise you get the status effect Sin, which the Lamb can benefit from, and the enemies will sadly get destroyed by, usually. Um, to help with the kit, we also have Faith, which is a pretty plain status effect, just prevents incoming damage. It's used mostly to scale with other things. We We also have Fervor to help add a little bit of extra damage, gain some faith, and also it helps change doctrines, which, depending on which one I get off the bat, I might need to do a lot faster than I would like to. Hopefully, I'll get something pretty decent early on. And like I said, then it's what burn with extra steps theoretically.
Not really.
Yeah, no, that's unfair. But yeah, the basic gimmick is make your opponent sin and benefit off of that, and just kind of be generally a nuisance. I can't think of much else. Nothing on the board that's particularly important outside of the fact that.
And you have to mention the sin status effects.
Did I not?
Okay, well, I'm letting the audience read it.
Oh, okay. Yes. How it works is every time that you sin by not following the doctrine, you will have to pick one of the different negative options from the list, and it will make it so that you have to either take damage, heal the lamb, discard a card, or pay the lamb. The lamb also will end up getting sins, and they just have ways of negating some of the downsides or benefiting from having a lot of sin. And also, if you get stack limit of sin while you are not the lamb, it explodes, kind of like vibranium, or not vibranium. What is it?
Kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy. Thank you so much. Kinetic energy does for Black Panther, where it explodes and does kind of all the bad things simultaneously.
Yeah, the asymmetrical application of sin. I wonder if this reminds me of anything in real life.
Not the hypocrisy of the church.
No way.
Whoa,
All right.
theme. All right.
Let's get going and see what wonderful restriction I'm gonna have to follow this game.
All right, yeah, and off the top, we've got belief in absolution. It is a sin to gain or inflict status effect tokens associated with offensive abilities. Wow.
Oh
okay.
no. So
That
all of my abilities do that. So
yeah,
this
so
is gonna
that
be
is
rough.
probably never going to change this game.
Oh god.
That is one of the stronger doctrines.
Oh
and
yeah, that is
probably the best one in this matchup.
It's also worth mentioning if you were to take an action that would violate the doctrine, you can choose to not take that action instead. So if I am about to like gain an air dodge or something, I could just choose not to gain it and avoid the sin. But I'm probably going to do it a couple of times anyway because like these abilities minus the status effects are not very impressive. So it's gonna be a hard decision.
Yep. It also all of my ability, well, most of my abilities also gain it, so I will be gaining sin as well. But I benefit from sin, so it all works out in the end. All right, high roll to see who goes first.
Yep.
After.
Yeah.
Let's. Oh wow.
Yeah, sweet.
At least you got that going for you.
All right, cool. I'll open with a triple up.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah. Then I have to think about what I want to do here. So
we love a top deck.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell Kickstart My Heart 2. And oh yeah, Bridget also has this little like roll rider theme. I like to do this with a lot of my heroes where like whenever they roll extra dice for like their defense or an offensive ability or something like that, it follows the same general pattern. So Bridget's pattern is rolling 2 dice and then getting something if she rolls a Teddy, and getting something if she rolls a Hunter. So Kickstart My Heart kind of follows that. It's a nice little like supplementary thing. Like Kickstart My Heart. Kickstart My Heart is probably actually my best ability right now because it is designed to like sometimes not give you any status effects. So I can probably get away with just doing it. But yeah, I'm going to roll. Okay. Well, I got 2 6s, so I could do Starship. But it is a little. Your defense isn't amazing. So it is.
Yeah, the base defense on the Lamb is not super wonderful.
Yeah.
Theoretically, it can be decent, but
right.
It has the chance of just not doing much.
I think I'm gonna keep the 6s and roll everything else. Let's see what happens. Alrighty.
Well, it really wants you
Starship.
to
Yeah, how
roll
about a starship roll 2?
All right. Air dodge deal 3.
Yeah, I'll take the air dodge. So give me a sin.
Hehehe. Off
Very
to
sad.
a fun point.
Yep. 3 undefendable.
Yep, already took it.
All right, go ahead.
Alrighty. I will income. Vegas, baby.
Yep.
I'll gain 3. Nice. And then I'll just go ahead and roll for offense. Oh. Roll for offense.
Okay.
Huh. Well, I think I'm gonna keep 3 sixes. I'm gonna go ahead and reroll everything else. I'll keep 3 sixes and reroll everything else. I will pay 1 for 6 it
All right.
and declare a mini ult.
Go ahead. Are you taking the
A
faith?
true believer. I will take the sin
All right.
and 2 faith.
Wouldn't that be 2 sins? I guess it wouldn't.
It is one effect that causes the same gain.
Okay.
I love dice throne layering.
Yeah,
Yay.
layering is so fun and not convoluted. All right, so that will be 10 defendable coming at you.
All right. I'll roll my defense in air quotes. 2 back.
All right.
All right, and then I'm going to spend air dodge. So if I roll a 5 or a 6, your damage is for naught. Sweet.
Dang.
Would you like to mess with that?
Yeah, I will actually helping hand that.
Aw. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 10.
All right. And then second main phase, I will go ahead and speak of the devil.
Oh.
Upgrade my dodge roll.
Okay.
Dodge roll 2. A lot better just based on the fact that you don't have to worry
Oh,
about
yeah.
the fervor gain. All right, and then that will be my turn.
All right. Upkeep for this sin. So I can either take 2 damage, or you heal 1, or I discard a card, or I pay you 1 CP. You can heal 1.
Okay, can do.
That's usually the first option. Yeah.
Yeah, it usually is.
Yeah. Income. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna roll. I see 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going
That
to
is, yeah.
keep that. So now here's the question: small straight or kickstart my heart? I think I'm gonna do kickstart my heart. Any response? Let's roll 2.
I will let you have it.
All right, I roll 2 dice. I'm doing 7 damage. All right, so I can take an air dodge. I think I'm gonna choose not to. So just 7 damage.
All right, and I will go ahead and roll my defense. I will keep 1 thick, and I'll prevent 2.
Okay.
So I will take 5 and then gain a fervor.
All right. I'll pass there.
All right, I will choose to heal myself with my sin.
Boo.
Whoa, crazy. We did talk about how this doctrine is actually probably just going to stay on the board. So I think I'm going to sell Times Are Changing.
All right.
A pretty good card if you don't have a doctrine that you particularly care for. I'm going to go ahead and start rolling. I will keep a 3 and a 4. I will keep a 3, 4, 5.
Whiff, 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 whiff.
All right, so now I actually have a choice between whether I would like to activate following or sermon. I think that the better choice right now is probably just going to be sermon.
Yeah.
Following is pretty good if you're trying to get faith or get through some defense that you don't particularly want to deal with. However, it's really good for setting up. I don't need that right now.
She
as much as
misplayed.
I...
She could have just held Times Are Changing to discard it off of following.
Actually, that is a fair point.
All right, good
100%.
good to know that Bren's card in hand does not cost 4 CP.
Oh, who could have
Yeah.
seen that coming? Yeah. So I'll declare my small trade.
Yeah,
So
go
it'll
ahead.
be 7
See,
incoming damage.
this is why I invited Derek here, so they could accidentally feed me information.
Uh-huh. You know
I
what? If this
mean,
turns out to be a 4 combat point roll phase card, then I'm sorry, my bad. You're bluffing
to be fair, there are 4 CP cards in there.
yep, at least one.
I would know. I balance them.
You're also technically the one who made them unbalanced in the first place.
Okay. Small straight.
So, yeah, 7 defendable damage coming in.
All right, I roll my defense. 2 back.
All right, so I take 2.
I take 7.
Yep, I'm not going to spend the fervor on it that I gained from my defense, and I will actually choose to gain the fervor
Whoa, that's
that
a
I
sin.
could get. Yeah, that is. Whoa!
Whoa. How will you ever recover from that?
How will I ever recover from paying myself 1 CP and healing myself? Yeah, and then I will go ahead and pass.
All right. For the sin, I'm going to discard this card.
Ah,
And then I'll do my income. All right, I'm going to roll. See if we can do something here. I think we're gonna go 3, 4, 5 again. That worked pretty well last time.
ooh,
We'll go 3, 4, 5 again. That worked pretty well last time. Oh, crud.
ooh.
I guess I'll play Pride. So this is a card that appears in every Pride collection heroes deck. So you can flip over one of your dice from 1 to 2, 2 to 5, etc. So I'm going to turn this 5 into a 2, and I'm going to go for a large straight.
2 to 5, you mean?
Yeah. Did I not say that? All right.
You said 1 to 2.
Oh. Large straight. Any response, Brad?
It is yours.
Sweet. I can inflict knockback, but I don't think I'm going to. I heal 1 and I deal 9 damage.
All right, I will go ahead and roll defense. I will keep a 6. And prevent 2, so I'll take 7.
Hold up. Before you take the damage, I'm going to play Roger Hug. It's going to give you a nice big hug.
And there's that theme coming in again of rolling.
Yeah.
All right, so
2
that
more.
adds 2 more. So
Yeah,
I'm taking 9 again.
Yeah.
All right, I will go ahead and take 9.
Sweet. That is it for me. Go ahead.
All right, I will choose to heal myself and pay myself 1 CP. For that, for the lamb just remains net neutral.
Yeah, you just have to have a CP to pay.
Pay 1, gain 1. Yep.
Gotta
just have to
spend
have
your
a
tithe at the
CP.
church.
Yes, exactly.
It comes back to yourself.
And then that is a card that exists in this game. I will go ahead and roll for turn.
That gives me information, I guess.
I mean, it is technically information. I will keep 3, 4, 5. I'll keep a 2, 3, 4, 5. And might as well just go for a 1 or a 6. Nope. All right. I'll small straight again.
You got it.
All right. So that's going to be 7 incoming damage.
All right, I roll my defense. 2 back.
All right. I'll actually, you know what? I haven't done it. I'll spend the faith and prevent.
Oh, okay. Good for you. I'll take 7.
Actually, I'm going to play my own attack modifier. Cast the last stone. One of my not so great puns. So
wait, what's the pun?
Instead of it's a biblical reference. That those who are without sin cast the first stone. It's something Jesus said. But yeah, point is, doesn't matter.
So you add 1 damage for every sword, and you can reroll a die for every sin you have.
Yes, so I get to reroll this 5 and 4 because I've got 2 sin,
Well,
and I'm adding 5 damage to it. So
well
12
then.
total. How's that?
God.
I will. I will then choose to gain my fervor and
All right.
gain a sin.
Yep.
Woo! I'm so sinful. All right, that is my turn. Actually,
Okay. Income. Oh, sorry. Upkeep. Sin. You can heal 1, I guess. Income.
woo.
All right. I'm going to roll. Hmm.
It really wants you to roll straights.
I'm actually gonna ignore what it wants me to do. I need to start making some big plays here. I'll do stop and dash.
Yep, it's
Cool.
yours.
All right. I do 6 damage. I gain a yo-yo, which is gonna be a sin.
It's a
And I'm
damn
gonna put
sin to
the
have a yo-yo.
yeah.
Honestly, that's the biggest sin of them all. Using a yo-yo.
Right. Yeah. God. I'm gonna put the yo-yo on kickstart my heart, and then
All right.
I'm doing 6 damage.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll defense. And this is one of those wonderful times where I realize I 100% misplayed. I did not need to take the fervor from that last one.
Yeah.
Because I forgot I upgraded my defense. It's all
I
good
need.
though.
Yeah. I
So
need
I
all the
take
help I
4.
can get. Yep.
Yeah, this has been a game.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Classic. Bryn gets a weird amount of luck for games against Amy in particular.
Yeah. Beginner's luck.
Okay, so I will choose to heal myself. I will
Yeah.
choose to pay, and then I will choose to discard better deed.
Yeah. You needed that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah.
and income, and then I'm gonna roll for turn.
Yeah. Also, Brandon's been getting pretty lucky on the rolls. Usually, Lamb's board is not considered very forgiving.
Yes, Lamb's board is pretty hard to consistently get what you're looking for. Now let's see what I want to do. My rules also are leaning towards straights a lot. But I want to try something else. I'm gonna keep a 4/4 and a 6. Okay.
How's that going?
I'm gonna keep a 4/4 and a 6. I mean, I've got at least a decent chance of falling back into following, which I didn't even need to worry about because I'm just gonna declare sacred message on roll 3 if there are no responses.
I'm going to put a Lego in front of your toes. Go ahead.
In response, I cry.
Okay.
So I am going to choose to change the doctrine.
Oh.
I, for the sake of showing off more of the lamb, I would like to
All right.
be able to show a little bit more off. So how changing the doctrine works, I didn't explain it all that much, is you actually get to draw 2 cards from the doctrine deck, pick one to put as your current doctrine, and put the other at the bottom. So I will look at the top 2. One of these is not good, and the other is fine. I will choose to bring out belief in sacrifice.
All right.
So it is a sin to reroll or change the value of dice using cards or status effect tokens, which does affect Roger, correct?
Yes. It does.
Yep. Okay. I also then heal for every sin that I have. So I will heal 3 and deal 9 damage.
I roll my defense. Nice. 5 back.
Yeah. Okay. I will take the 5 back. I am going to do a super secret special technique called spinning fervor weird. I'm going to spend 1 fervor to increase the damage by 1, and then I'm going to spend 2 to increase it by 2 more and gain a faith. I do that so that I can avoid changing the doctrine again by spending all 3 simultaneously.
So I'm taking 12.
So, yep, you take 12.
Uh-huh.
This might be one of the quickest games on the showcase.
Yeah, no kidding.
Uh,
The beatdown.
Just the luckiest lamb game I've ever seen.
Yeah,
out of
Bridget
all the
may be
tests.
0-2 on this series.
That's crazy. All right, that's my turn.
All right, upkeep, gotta do sin stuff. I will discard a card, and I'm gonna pay you 1 CP.
Okay. I will
And
gain
then
one.
income.
Lamberley needs as much CP as they can get.
Oh god. All right, I'm going to
I
sell
yeah.
Bridget and bye-bye. And then I'm gonna roll.
All right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many cards do you have? 1? Yeah, we'll just go for it. All right, small straight.
It's yours.
Why?
All right.
Oh,
I'll inflict knockback and I'll deal 6.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll defense. I will choose to reroll all of that.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll prevent 2 and take 4. I'll spend a faith to take 3.
Why
Why
not?
not?
All right, now I'm gonna
Damn.
spend the yo-yo. I'll take another offensive roll phase, but I can only activate Kickstart My Heart.
Yep.
All right. I'll keep 3, 4, 5. It doesn't really matter what the numbers are, but come on, 50-50. Sweet, Kickstart My Heart.
It is yours.
All right, I roll 2 dice. All right, I'll get an air dodge and I'll deal 7.
All right. I'll go ahead and roll defense. All right. I'll keep the 6 and reroll these.
All right, before you lock that die roll in,
Okay.
I'm gonna play Toughen Up. You've activated your defense ability twice this turn, so I'll do 2 isolated damage to you and I'll draw a card.
Absolutely. Love that.
All right.
And then the
Yeah,
rest of it just
and then
happens?
the rest of it happens. Yeah.
All right. So I prevent 4 and take 3.
Yep.
All right.
Um.
Only a 10 delta difference.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Go ahead.
All right. So remind me, knockback is
You don't get
income
CP
phase?
during your income phase,
And then
your
I
attack is
just
1
deal
less
1
damage.
less damage.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure
Oh, I
that
forgot.
1 CP is gonna.
Ignore me drawing a card. I forgot that I
Oh,
need
yeah.
to pay myself, heal, and I will choose to take 2.
Okay. Finally, it's hurting her.
Yeah. Only a little.
Yeah.
This is okay. I can work with this probably. I will roll for offensive roll phase. I'm actually very tempted to just stick with a black sheep. That seemed fun. Because it would take 4 and then have to do it twice. That's not great, but it would be funny. I think I'll keep a 4 and a 5 and reroll the other stuff. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then reroll this. I'll declare large
She's so
straight.
good at the game.
I did. It's wild, honestly. It's only against Amy that I get luck like this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so I will gain 2 fervor and be dealing 9 defendable.
Roll my defense.
8 defendable because of my knockback.
Yep. Take 2 back.
All right, I will.
And then...
I will spend the 2 fervor to
Yep.
gain a faith. To spend a faith, take 1 back, and then make it
Alright.
10 defendable.
All right, I'll spend air dodge. It's better work. Sweet. Any response to that?
Yeah, I'll tip it.
You have to.
I mean,
that's a sin, by the way.
it is a sin.
I don't think you care though.
Does the sin matter if I win in response?
I'll play twice as wild.
All right, I'll play so wild
Are you kidding me?
and turn it into a 1.
That's a sin, by the way.
It is a sin, but I am at max.
I'll take 10 damage to die. Good game.
Good game.
So my plan was to survive, and then I had twice as wild in samesies, so I could ult, and the ult gives you a yo-yo and lets you spend it immediately. So I could present a ton of damage, despite all of the sins, and I had like just enough resources to not die to the sins.
So
and then you ruined it.
Yeah, I am sorry for rolling better than I have in my entire life in this one game somehow.
Woof.
So the other doctrine that I got was the belief in original sin, which is a sin to play or sell hero upgrades.
Yeah, I don't think that would have done much.
This is one of those ones that is only good in very specific matchups, and
Black Widow.
then yeah, this in a Black Widow matchup is terrifying for the Black Widow. Not necessarily terrifying, but it is very good. It's also not particularly great unless you get it early on. I 100% will credit that to the fact that I got Belief in Absolution
That's
off the
very
bat
lucky.
and Dodge Roll 2 off the bat. That was a very tough game for Bridget to come back from when it came to the. I also rolled really lucky for some of those rolls. I believe I had the So Wild in hand when I was aiming for Sacred Message, but I was okay with following. But yeah, so that was certainly a game.
Yeah, I mean these are some of the like wildest heroes some of us have made. So there's definitely gonna well, this is probably not the only blowout that's gonna happen this month, but we'll see.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
I just jinxed it.
Yeah, it was 100% some extreme luck on my side.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that is the best game that I've had with the Lamb with all of
Ever.
testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
Streamer
done.
luck.
Streamer luck, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Happens. But yeah, I mean I did some stuff.
Yeah,
I did a yo-yo turn that did a lot of damage.
Yeah,
So I was proud of that. I did 5D on defense once. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this defense is a lot of fun. It's just like it could do nothing. It could do 5 back to you. It's very Doctor Strange-esque.
It's such a chunk that you can just snap. You also
I
didn't get a chance to get any Roger reliably.
right.
Or
I mean,
yo-yo.
it was always a sin to use Roger that entire game. So
yeah,
I had a main face card to get Roger, and I drew twice as well. The one turn I was like, nah, this is more important. So,
understandable.
Yeah. But yeah, I did a testing game with Derek recently, and I played Doctor Strange, and he was like, "Oh, you know, Doctor Strange's defense is all right. I'm not going to go out of my way to dodge it." And then I rolled a 6 on it every single turn.
Oops! All my bones are broken now.
That is how Bridget wins sometimes.
And also, I was like, I could have won if I had 1 more health too. It was insulting.
Yeah. But yeah, that is Bridget versus Lamb. I think that was a fairly good game. I didn't like die instantly.
I think it was definitely a better showcase of Lamb than it was Bridget, sadly. But
well, we've already seen Bridget.
Yeah, Bridget's gotten to do her thing before.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I heavily enjoyed forcing you to be a very sinful person.
Whoa.
You are very, very horrible, according to the flavor text for sin.
Okay. I knew that already. Thank you for joining us, everyone, and make sure to check out Lemur Kids' channel every week.
You already are.
Well,
welcome back.
No, hold on. Let me finish the sentence. Check it every Sunday. We'll be doing one of these every week for June, and yeah, see you next time.
Bye.
Farewell.